Welcome to school community. This is the second of my video blogs for the year. Today I'm here with Ben Wilson, who's an assistant principal, and he's responsible for the way we use technology in our learning programs here at the school. And today I'm going to ask him a few questions about how we're going with blended learning at our school. So Ben, what exactly is blended learning?
Thanks, Mr. Kilpatrick. I'm going to step back and start with the purpose of our school, which is to produce good young men to achieve at year 12 or equivalent. So part of our 9 through to 12 strategy is to provide the best contemporary education as possible. Now the research tells us that blended learning plays a big part in this. So blended learning is about using technology, these kinds of devices, to make good teaching even better. Now blended learning is also a key part of Elizabeth College, which a lot of our boys will move down to there. It's a big part of TAFE and the University of Tasmania. So this is part of our 9 through to 12 key strategy. Now at the school we're using Canvas, which is a learning management system, as a way to provide digital access to classes both inside and outside the classroom.
So how are we going with the implementation of it here? I believe we're trying to get the year 9s engaged in this at the moment?
Yep. So we're actually taking a school-wide approach with blended learning with a real focus on the year 9s. So the data tells us that we've got 96 active courses running already this year. That's been led by 36 different teachers and accessed by 715 students. So that's a significant uptake that we have across the school.
So the students are accessing the courses, the teachers are writing courses and publishing them online?
That's right.
And how are the boys actually engaging with this? What do you see them doing?
So there's a variety of different things that the boys use this for, but it's electronic access to their learning so that they can go back and revise topics, they can get greater detail on things, they can go out to resources and they can collaborate.
If I'm a parent at home and I've got a grade 9 boy and I'm not seeing any of this happening, should I be alarmed?
So the year 9 students, we're having a real focus on them with bring your own technology. And bring your own technology is essentially using the same device at home as you do at school. Now the advantage of bring your own technology is it provides greater access for students. And this is a key feature in our year 9 English, Maths, Science and History classes. So we're encouraging our students to bring a device as part of a 4-year investment, because this will be part of what they're using in year 9, 10, 11 and 12, and it'll be used for the following kinds of things: viewing learning intentions and success criteria, for homework and key assignments, for feedback and assessment, as an electronic whiteboard, and that key again about access to learning outside the classroom. So
the beauty of this is if I'm a student and I want to catch up on what I missed out on, or there's something I want to review or go over again, I can go onto the Canvas site and find some material to do that.
Find all of that information.
And what sort of stuff will I find? Is there?
There'll be information about key assignments. Yeah. There'll be the reference material so that the students have the background understanding, and then there'll be information about exactly what the teacher is looking for to produce an assignment and how that would be assessed.
Now, one other part of this is, you were telling me that you believe that the parents will be able to access this.
Yes.
Virtual learning environment,
Yeah, and so then we're about to start a trial with some year 9 students where parents will be able to access Canvas. They'll be able to log on, they'll be able to see the same courses that their son is enrolled in, they'll be able to have a look at the feedback and the assessment that their teachers have left, and also they'll be able to look at the resources that are there. They won't be able to see any of the other students, but they'll be able to see the information for their son. It's kind of like a diary that they'll be able to access.
So would you be able to access the grades they get for various...
They'll be able to not only access the grades, but the feedback that the teachers leave that supports the grades.
So that's powerful, isn't it?
That is very powerful stuff.
Now, how are we going? It sounds like a complex project. I know that the school tried to move into this space 5 years ago, and it's been a gradual journey.
Yes.
Where are we now?
So we're at the stage now where we've asked our staff in the Year 9 core subjects to pick one of the viewing, learning, intention, success criteria: homework, feedback, electronic whiteboards, or access outside the classroom. We're asking our staff to pick one of those for this term with a view to hitting all of those by the end of the year. So Bring Your Own Technology provides greater access to these resources for our students, and we supplement that by the resources that we have here at school. So at this stage, not everybody is bringing a device, and by the end of the year there may be some that still don't bring their device. That doesn't mean that we're not making progress forward.
Okay.
So at this stage we're seeing a few students with a few devices, and our goal is, as the year goes on, we'll see more and more students bringing their devices, and that being a key part of their learning kit. Sometimes a pen or scissors or a pencil is the right tool, sometimes the devices.
Okay. If I'm a parent and I haven't got my son a device, should I be worried about that?
Shouldn't be worried about it now,
Yeah.
but what you should be thinking is, my son will need this device for the remainder of Year 9, they'll need it for Year 10, they're going to need it wherever they go for Year 11 and 12, so that's a device for 4 years. Invest in your son's future, it's an important thing to do.
What sort of devices are you recommending?
We're recommending a device that is capable of connecting to the Wi-Fi, that is big enough so that that the students can do some word processing on. We can provide the software for Office 365, which is Word, PowerPoint, Excel, Access, a whole range of those things. So really there's no software that the people need to buy.
Well, that's a significant part of the cost normally, isn't it?
Big saving.
Yeah.
You just need a device that's got a Wi-Fi connection,
Yeah.
and that you can carry around throughout the day. We've got places in the school library where it can be charged. We've got secure lockers so that when it's not being used, then it's being monitored by cameras.
And we do have devices, laptops that students can borrow from the library.
And we do have a number of devices
Yeah.
that the students can borrow if they can't bring their own, or if their device has been left at home for whatever reason.
So I think the key you're telling me is this is going to be a gradual
Yeah.
implementation.
Yeah.
People shouldn't get anxious about it, but
No.
they should. We're encouraging them to get on board.
That's right.
Yeah.
So a mistake that we could make is thinking of Bring Your Own Technology as binary, in that we've all got it or no one's got it.
Yeah.
It's not like that. It's a number that's growing. As you say, it's gradual. It will grow throughout the year.
For parents, just so you are aware, we've started this planning for this 2 years ago, and over the last 2 years we've gone to significant efforts to upgrade our wireless capability here. And Ben could probably give you some more technical information about it, but basically what we're doing is, the reason it wasn't so successful a few years ago was the bandwidth wasn't there, and when we got many students logging on, it just wasn't capable of handling it. So we've gone to great lengths to improve that, haven't we?
Yeah. And so in simplistic terms, we had a pipe this big that came into the school, and that was the internet that everybody shared. And one of the first pieces that we did was to double the size of that pipe.
Right.
And so there's more internet, if you like, for people to share.
And we've started with a grade 9 group,
Yes.
because we've got to develop some expertise there, don't
That's
we?
right.
Assumably those teachers will carry that into grade 10 next year.
So the plan for next year is
Yeah.
that the Year 9s and the Year 10s will both be
Yeah.
Bring Your Own Technology.
Yeah.
And so that's part of our 9 through to 12 strategy.
Yeah.
That the senior students, this is a big part of a contemporary education,
Yeah.
which revolves around blended learning,
Yeah.
which is really just good teaching made even better by the use of technology.
Just one other update about this is that our heads of mathematics are off to a conference in Melbourne tomorrow, a training course in Melbourne tomorrow and Friday, and they'll be coming back with a program for mathematics, which is individualised and which relies on the students accessing it via their computers, via their devices. I understand that that'll be trialled with the grade 9 group next term as well. So there is a pretty compelling reasons why we'd like grade 9 parents to get on board with this initiative.
Yeah, the exciting part about this one, Mr. Kilpatrick, is that it tests every student and finds out exactly where they are at, and as you said, provides a personalised program, so it's at their level.
Yeah, we're pretty excited
Very exciting stuff.
Pretty excited about how we can raise the mathematics standards of of our grade 9 boys using this program. So get on board if you can. This blog probably raises a few questions in your mind, things that aren't clear. There's quite a bit of information on our website about it, but also Ben is probably the person to direct your questions to via email or give him a call. We're here to help. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Bye.